comes a very nice female character. The interface is structured as you can see enough. Simply here if I want I can go and change the name list name human using AZ9 not. ACCI characters are not bearably some characters, so if I want I can change the name. Directly here we have Yundo redo for operations that we will do. Here we have the title, all the options. All changes will be saved. The first part below is the part. As far as the study of environment is concerned, the study of environment is nothing more than the study of lighting. He starts with an illumination that is called a studio or an illumination, which is called indoor. So indoors and below you can see that we have controls that can change, going from studio to indoor. Like him, he practically goes to import an image. HDR clearly, panoramic. This image has the option of being rotated. We see it even outdoors. Zoom out with the mouse wheel. With the middle mouse button I move using the character, and as you can see we have practically changed what is the representation in indoor. Outdoors I have the opportunity to rotate what is my image here. We got the silhouette here, we got briefs here, it's still a background in this. Case of fireside night background, a click with the mouse wheel. I press the mouse wheel and approach on my face. Here if I want, I can still go and rotate the lighting. You can then reset the lighting directly here. By pressing, let's say 0. Or is there a keyboard shortcut? It's called Reset Light. Shift L. Uppercase L on the keyboard. He brings the illumination back to this area 0. Because as we can observe here, for example, we have the moonlight lighting, as far as the lunar is concerned. Here too I am going to move. You see that here there is 104. Capital L. It goes back directly up. Here we have a steno, a portrait on the portrait, a red lantern. This is what was probably used for the lighting of the matrix, resembling a requiem. And here too we have rotations and whatnot. Downtown night on these of course I can go and stay. Click and return directly to the default parameter. Underpass night of this light rotation. Rotation obviously causes all shadows to change. She's always in looping animation because she has this sort of animation. Here if I'm on the default one. If I do light rotation I still go to change the lighting. 'Cause I'm rotating lights even though there's no background. This wallpaper can change By default you see that value 0.50 is a gray. Means I could make a lighter gray, a darker gray, or I could put a color. Obviously here it goes to change the X value. Is no longer the starting value, let's say, and you have in depth if I have to make for example a green screen like this. If I press the capital letter and the L in this case, return to this rotation. I will not return practically to neutral. Neutral gray. To return to neutral gray, simply reset these elements. Here we write for example 50.5. Sorry, 0.5 and return to the basic coefficient. That would be 808,080. Very simple number to remember. There is no element on the silhouette. That can be set. The silhouette can also be very useful here to create masks. Have some fun managing and seeing the information a bit. The red car also. Obviously, to study it, we will stay on the default parameter. If you want to zoom out, and then center button move. You see that here there is also the shadow, and this can also be useful to see how the character's illuminations have been set. This is a much more area, soft lighting. This one is a shadow. And when we are in light rotation we go to rotate the shadow directly. You always have a support surface in this case. You see that some images, so some backgrounds also create shadows here. Some, on the other hand, are, how to say, a little softer. This is very direct light from the sun and we have a contrasting shadow. Study.